Let's go, girl. Let's go.
All right. Good morning, self-lover. Your girl Kaigo Shonda here from KaigoShonda.com. Today we are going to talk insecurities. I have my trusty dusty iPad here so that I can stay on point. But so lately I have been repeating this mantra to myself. I'm giving my insecurities to God. If you follow me on social, I've probably done a Good Morning Self-Lover that talked about giving my insecurities to God 2 or 3 times in the last couple months. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. That's like the story of my life right now. Insecurities are not something that we can physically carry. You know, it's not like something that I can just physically be like, here, God, take this. You know what I mean? We don't physically carry them, though they can manifest themselves in our physical bodies. And it's just not easy to cast that care on God. Like, I know that He cares for me, but not all the time can I easily just say, here, take this, because I can't do anything with it. It's holding me back. It's too heavy for me. So yeah, I'm being honest, and I'm just kind of putting myself out there here. I want to be able to say that I gave God my insecurities and I forgot about it. But that's not true. I've given it to God, and I've given it to God again, and I've given it to Him again and again. And it's like this perpetual cycle. And then when I look in the mirror, sometimes, depending on the insecurity, we can see those every day. And we're like, God, I give it to you, but I still see it. So what happens when you give God your insecurity, but it still looks you in the mirror every day? And so then at that point, I just have to remind myself that, yes, I can see it, but it's not mine. It doesn't have to be heavy. It does not have to be heavy. I don't have to carry it, though I can see it. That's good. Shonda, you don't have to carry everything that you see. Self-lover, you don't have to carry everything that you see. Most times I'm successful when I remind myself to give my insecurities to God. I can go on and forget about them for a while. And then sometimes they come back up, and I'm reminded that you're still living with this thing. The only thing I can do then is pray and give it to Him again. Again, it's a perpetual cycle, but it's mine and I embrace it. It's my process. I'm owning it until I am completely delivered from it. Now, there are some insecurities that you have no power to change. Last week, I started posting the hashtag this cup won't pass, but hashtag this too shall pass. Dealing with some things. Not all the time will you be able to avoid them, but they are temporary, and they do not have to define your life forever. They are but a moment, a fleeting moment. And the fleeting part is that is up for discussion, but they are but a fleeting moment in your life, and you don't have to live in them forever. These hashtags were, again, birthed from an insecurity that I no longer had control over. There was nothing that I did wrong, nothing that I didn't do, but I had no control over the insecurity or the remedy. It was just one of those things that It was in the cards that I was dealt. It's a part of my journey. And it is for me to figure out how to navigate with God. But the remedy created in itself another insecurity. So, again, I find myself going to God, asking Him to help me, to take it from me, to take the insecurity, to relieve me of it. But in that, I ask Him to show me what I am to learn from it. The remedy to insecurity is temporary. It is, I recognize that. But until I'm over it, it is mine to give to God. I can either carry it or I can give it to God. Most days I choose to give it to God. But some days, because I'm human, I try to carry it. So, all of that, self-lover. Just to let you know that your insecurities are yours to carry or yours to give to God. The word says that His yoke is easy and His burden is light. As often as you can remember, give those insecurities to God. They're much too heavy for you to carry alone. I love you, and I will see you next time.